Most people assume that to get a decent look at something a mile away, they need to lug around a pair of heavy, neck-straining binoculars. But then you pick up something like this 12x55 monocular, and suddenly, that assumption feels a bit outdated. It is surprisingly compact for what it actually packs inside. Holding it, you notice the weight is distributed well, and that hand strap isn't just a throwaway accessory. It actually keeps the thing secure when you are scrambling over rocks or trying to steady your aim. The 12x magnification is the sweet spot here. It brings distant subjects close enough to see the details without making the image jump around every time your pulse beats, which is a common headache with higher-powered optics. The field of view is wide enough that you aren't constantly losing your target the second you move an inch. Now the optics themselves are where this thing earns its keep. The glass is sharp, and because of the way they have coated the lenses, you get a surprisingly bright image even when the sun starts dipping low. It handles those tricky lighting conditions better than most budget-friendly gear. You can tell they put some thought into the eye relief too. If you wear glasses, you know the struggle of having to press your face against a hard plastic cup, but the twist-up eye cup here makes it comfortable to use for longer stretches. Then there is the build quality. It is nitrogen-filled, which is just a fancy way of saying you can take it out in a downpour or a humid morning without the lenses fogging up from the inside. That is a huge plus for anyone who actually spends time outdoors, rather than just looking at gear on a desk. The smartphone adapter is a nice touch, though it does take a little bit of patience to get it perfectly aligned with your camera lens. Once you get it dialed in, though, it turns your phone into a surprisingly capable telephoto camera. If there is one gripe, it is that the focus wheel can feel a little stiff right out of the box. It loosens up with use, but it is definitely not a one-finger adjustment at first. Still, for the price, the clarity and the ruggedness are hard to argue with. It is not going to replace a professional-grade spotting scope, but for hiking, birding, or just keeping in the glove box for those moments when you wish you could see a little further, it is a solid, reliable piece of kit that does exactly what it promises without any unnecessary fuss.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.